Alrighty. Last where we left off, you guys pulled some Scooby Doo shenanigans. Um, Stig and Caradwin investigated the clock tower and found a secret tunnel and went underneath, and which led to uh, the Galliford's family home into the secret wine cellar. Galliford, Mason, and Nix, you were trying investigating the manor, going into your Galliford's brother's room, trying to just you guys were trying to get some clues and whatnot. Once Stig and Caradwin were in the manor, they went invisible, and again, chaos ensued. You guys just passed each other, not knowing you were all there. Caradwin, you leased your bird, Morgan, into the manor to cause a distraction and got some more paperwork off of Galliford's dad's desk. Excuse me. Eventually, Morgan did suffer another death. And when resummoned, Morgan was scared, and all she can remember was black ice. Investigating the map that Caradwin took from the office, you discover that it's just a map of where all the fireworks displays are going to be. Decided to go and investigate the fireworks themselves. You guys snuck out at night, went and collected some white sand out of the fireworks. Oh yeah, and Bucky had caused mischief while you guys were not paying attention. But the white sand, this white powder, this very fine white powder from the fireworks, you guys brought it back. Mason, most likely you discerned that it's probably just a magical firework, and you just took a pinch, and this is what it does. And you discovered that the powder is like fine spider silk, and once it ignites, it covered the whole table from the candle. You guys are sitting there, shock and awe. Like, why would this firework be all in? Why is this part of the firework display? Being paranoid, Gallifrey suggests that you all go and disable the fireworks, and that is where we will pick up. You're still in the one of the inn rooms, and you're all discussing where you want to go. And remember, you all have one inspiration point that will go away at the end of the session. So, what do you do?
Remind us, I think there were 3 fireworks locations.
There are more than 3. You guys only went to 3.
Okay, so there's a bunch.
They're all over the city. But the clock tower has the finale, so to speak. And you remember, Mason, that you did sabotage a little bit of the one of the clock tower. Basically, that it won't go off at all.
So I plan to go and sabotage each location, and then ignite them all at the same time at the very end. Who's coming with?
I'll accompany you. I will say it's quite possible that you can do this more stealthily than myself, but if a guard does notice you, I'll have your back.
Anybody else?
I wouldn't be much help blowing things up.
I could tag along with the disabling, but I don't know if we want to take a look at what the silk is and, yeah, figure out if there's something we can do to stop it or deal with it if it does go off regardless.
I will say, if something does go off, and now understanding what this is, I would feel very comfortable knowing that Carrotwin is figuring out how to stop it.
Alright, I guess me and Gallenford will head out and start sabotaging things. Probably take us an hour or two, maybe more. But once the explosion started happening, then expect us to be running back.
Nix, where will you be?
I can tag along with Gellenford and Mason. I can make them quieter if you need me to. Like, pass without trace. Just in case.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, so you three head out. And it is nighttime, by the way. So you guys wait for the cover of darkness, and you head out to the nearest spot. And you remember it's over here.
Can you ping it again?
Where the party?
Alright, so my objective is sneak into each location, point all the fireworks inside, and then once all the locations, or as many as we can get, are sabotaged that way, I'm just gonna walk past them all again and use Fulgurite to light them off so I don't have to go back inside.
Gallenford, Mason, and Nix. So coming up, and you guys are taking the back alleyways. It is night. There is obviously a patrol guard, the town guard patrolling around. You're avoiding them, and then you get to the. Where are you? Okay. Put you guys over here. And Mason, you have Fulgurite out, right?
It's just like an action or whatever to pull him out of his dimension.
Okay. Nix, is Bucky with you?
Yeah, he's with me. He's in timeout because he got into shenanigans when I was gone.
Okay. You guys are. Can you see the map?
Yep.
Okay.
I might as well pull Fulgurite out just so he's on the map so I can use him.
Okay. Oh, here. I'll delete. There we go. Oh, you see a black box? Oh, hold on. You have dark vision, right, Nix? Why? Better? Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna poke my head around this window real quick. Looks like there might be someone inside.
Yeah, you look inside. That is a window. And you do see like one of the guards like sleeping. He's in a bedroll, and he's sleeping. And you do see a ladder in the far corner.
I suppose it'll be upstairs, won't it?
Most likely.
X just cast that.
Okay.
If I look over, I'm guessing that's the door on the other side there.
That's a door. Yes.
I guess I should also, let's just check this window. Is this window open?
It does. This looks like one of those windows that does not open. It's just for. It's just a for.
Okay, got it. So looking through to the door, is the door locked over there?
You don't think the the door is closed, but from the looks of the door, it doesn't seem there appears to be a lock on it.
Okay. Otherwise, I was going to mage hand unlock it before we went over there.
Everybody give me stealth checks here. Damn that. Oh, I need to get their character sheets up.
Since this is our first encounter, I'm going to use my inspiration just because I don't want to trigger us right away.
Okay, and don't forget, so that's a 27. So 30 feet has a plus 10 bonus. So is that plus 10? Is that add a plus 10, or does it replace your 7?
It's plus 10 on top of what we rolled.
So it's a 27, 28, and 29.
Okay, yeah. You guys are good.
Well, looks like the guards up ahead.
How many do you spot?
I only see 2, but who knows how many are even farther down the lane. How high is this tower?
This isn't the tower. This is this is like a warehouse. So let's see here.
If I have 30 feet of rope, would that reach the top?
How tall is? I don't want to Google it. How tall is the story?
Like 10, 12 feet is the height of a standard ceiling.
I would say the top of it is 30 feet up. To the roof.
Well, there's got to be roof access if they're planning to shoot them off from up there. I'm gonna send my mage hand carrying a rope up there, tie it off, and let's just climb up the side. And just for note, I have 50 feet of silk rope.
Is there an open window up above us?
Well, they said the roof, and if they're going to launch the fireworks off of the roof, there's got to be some sort of hatch or something up there.
Well, you see the ladder, so the ladder will you look up, and in the ceiling that you see is the roof.
So are we able to scale the wall out here? Mage hand a rope up there, climb the rope.
Can you post Mage Hand for me? Because I know you want to tie it off. I'm just trying to figure out if you need to see what you're tying it to.
I mean, I can also tie it to one of my hand axes and just hook it up there on whatever.
You can do that, yeah. Because from floor to roof is 30 feet. So you can definitely, yeah, I would say you could tie your rope, take your mage hand up, and it can hook itself onto the edge of the roof.
Okay, we're gonna go climb up the side here and see if there's roof access.
All right. Give me a okay, you're going up, Mason.
Yep.
Give me an athletics check. Yeah, you give it a good old tug, and you start to climb up.
You guys gonna wait down here?
I can wait down here if needed. Nix, do you want to go up? I have
Yeah.
a backup in case they hear any motion and come over here. I'll just put them to sleep.
I'll go up.
All right. So Nix, give me an athletics check.
Okay.
Can I assist her, kind of pushing her up?
Sure.
Oh, thank God.
Jesus.
That would have been bad. Okay.
Okay. You guys, you're not in the room. You guys are on.
Just for note, when she does get up here, if Downford's staying down there, I want to pull the rope up. So if Downford does have to talk to somebody, there's not this rope hanging down.
Okay.
All right.
Good idea.
We're gonna start searching for an entrance into the roof.
Oh no, I was saying you are on the roof.
Oh, we're at the location.
Yes. You see the fireworks displays out. You see the wires leading to, the panel box and whatnot. The control box, but they're all set up and whatnot, and they look like all they have to do is they're just waiting to be launched.
Well, the idea was to have them all pointed into a building, but this is just like an open roof, and I don't really want to point it straight down into that room there. How close are we to, like, the edge of the city?
What?
How close are we to the edge of the city? If I just shot them towards the edge of the city, would they go out over and outside?
If you all pointed them in the... Pull up the map. If you pointed them north, if you were able to point all of them north, you believe they would go off to the edge of the city.
And outside the city, where if they rain down nets, it would be outside?
Yes. These are like the big old, mortars, for at fireworks shows.
So I'm going to go ahead and start pointing them all that way, and I'll direct next to, point them all that way.
Okay. Salute.
All right. As you begin to, both you and Nyx begin to mess and handle these fireworks. Let's see. You guys are, you're on the edge. You're pointing them. You kind of hear something. It's very soft. You guys you're busy, but something you guys kind of like. What's that noise behind you? And you turn around, and you see what seems to be like a tear in the middle of the sky. Like.
Okay, the sky is opening. Okay.
Not up in the sky. It's up in the air, but you turn around and you see a long spindly leg come out of it, and then another one, and then another one, and then another one.
Okay, I want to pick up the firework I'm holding. I want to just turn and point it at it.
We are going to roll initiative. Oh, where's the initiative button? Nice. Turn order. There we go. All right, Galliford.
I'm just down here waiting patiently, humming against the building.
So you're gonna take the dodge action.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything up there, did I?
Nope.
Yep, I'll just take the dodge action.
All right. The spider. Gonna go here. And it kind of chitters and hisses at you as it quickly charges at you, Mason. $14.
Miss.
All right, you get that firework up and put it in his face, and it's just. Nyx.
I'm going to wild shape into a bear.
Galliford, you hear a roar of a bear coming from
Yeah.
the roof. Now I gotta add. Well, we'll go through initiative order first. All right.
And here comes my bite attack first. For an 18.
18 will hit.
For 6 piercing.
All right. You grab onto one of his legs and tear off a piece.
Yeah, and then here comes a claw attack. For 15.
And 15 will be another hit.
Okay. Slash across its chest. Oh, 11 slashing.
Oh, wow. Gallenford, you also hear what seems to be a hiss of some sort of large creature, but you don't know what it is.
It's not familiar at all to something that might trigger me.
With the roar of the bear, you aren't 100% sure.
I just stay there. Roaring. That's the end of my turn.
All right, Mason.
I'm just gonna shove the firework down its throat and light it. Just because.
Okay, give me give me a intelligence check with I'll say you're proficient with your tinker's tools and everything like that to see if you're able to get it off in this commotion with it being right in your face.
And if I'm using tools, give me a sec. There's something around here about tools.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. This is a mechanical machine, so yeah. All right, you put it in its face and light it. Oh god. Okay. Brad, roll 2d8. This, you blow off half of its face. It is still standing. However, now I gotta look up the web spell.
You wasn't pushed back by the rocket engine at all?
Sure, I'll say yeah, it gets pushed back. But but everybody hears within a large audible firework. Even Caradwin and Stig, you hear a loud boom.
Stig looks at Caradwin and he goes, "Well, that was fast," and he continues what he's doing.
Should we check it out, or should we assume that they're going to be fine?
Well, they said they were going to blow him up, right?
Sure. Blow them up, disable them. I guess it's all one and the same.
I don't see anything wrong with this.
A 20-foot cube. So it is coming from the point. So it'll be like that. I think that's a 20-foot cube. 4 feet by 4 by 4.
Yep.
All right. I need both you and Nyx to give me strength saves. The spider does not have to make one.
Actually, I'm gonna use my point of inspiration now because I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it without it. So I'll do that.
Theirs have probably got pretty good strength.
Dex.
Okay. Oh wait, no. This is strength, not dex.
Oh, strength. Never mind. I won't use it then. Sorry.
Okay. No, you're fine. Because
And I'll just use it at normal.
basically, it's the web spell. Must make. Oh no. Oh, I made a mistake. So go. Each creature, it is a dexterity saving throw. I thought it was strength for some reason. A creature restrained by the webs. You guys are not. So Nyx, you're good. My bad, Mason. But unfortunately, Mason, you are restrained in these webs as it blows up in your face. Galliford, you look up and you see as like webs coming down.
Galliford is just slowly trembling.
All right, 1 second. I gotta add everybody else into initiative.
How'd the spider do?
The spider has web walk. It does not need to make a check to walk on webs.
But it's not walking on webs.
All right, Galliford, it is your turn.
The rope is not there for me to climb up, but I also see webs, so I am hesitant. I am going to reach for my rapier, but then creep over to the edge to see what the guards are doing in response to the sound.
They look like they're about to head inside.
I'm going to... Oh, wait.
Are you trying to hide, or are you just walking up?
I'm trying to hide.
Give me a stealth check.
Is Pass Without a Trace still up or no?
Yes. Is it a concentration spell?
I think it is.
Pass without change. Concentration up to 1 hour. Yeah, she hasn't taken damage yet, so yeah, it's still up.
So 20.
So the guards are, again, they don't notice you. They're getting into gear to run inside.
Okay, I'm going to prep myself to follow behind and see if the guards actually aid or if whatever's up there, especially if it's his fear, if they don't attack that, then he's going to attack them from behind. So I'm holding my action there.
Okay.
I'm watching for their movement.
This guard is gonna half his movement to stand up and take his action to put on his gear. This guard. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. The spider not wanting to die. tears another rift in the plane and slips through it. And it closes behind him. Nyx.
She looks around. Spider's not around, but knowing that they probably alerted everybody, she's gonna prepare her action to scratch at somebody if they attack her.
Okay. Mason.
I'm gonna get myself out of these webs here.
Okay, now it's a, strength. The creature restrained
Can I
by
use
the
Can I use athletics, or is it just strength?
It says a creature restrained by the webs uses action to make a strength check. This will be strength. This is not athletics, unfortunately. Yeah, you tear through these webs.
Is webs difficult terrain?
Yes. And you guys also feel when you are in the webs and whatnot, they feel cold. So Mason, you are also like very chilly. Like these webs are made out of icy silk.
I'm gonna go and kick down the rope and be like, screw subtlety, let's just launch a bunch of fireworks and show everybody that there's webs everywhere. So I just moved over and kicked the rope down.
Okay. All right, Gallifrey, it's your turn. Do you guys are you guys now just planning to escape?
Yeah, I think my plan now is, instead of trying to rearrange everything to point, and blow them all up, I'm just going to launch a few, and when people wake up and see the place is covered in webs, they're going to question things.
Oh,
So yeah,
you're gonna set more.
essentially escape.
Okay. So I'm gonna kind of take us out of initiative then. Unless Nyx, do you want to stay and fight? You see Mason getting ready to jump, propel down the side of the building.
I guess I'll follow.
Okay.
So next you go first, and then I'm going to produce flame as I slide down to light this batch off.
Okay.
Mage hand, retrieve my axe and rope. And then I want to go and light off at least the clock tower one, and then when people wake up, there's a bunch of webs and people start questioning the safety of these fireworks.
Okay. So Nyx, you start propelling down as a bear.
Mm-hmm.
Gallifrey, you look up and you see a bear
Watch out.
just sliding down, not safely coming down, just boof. I'm not gonna say you're taking any damage. I'm just, you got rope burns on your paws, Nyx.
Ouch. Okay.
And Mason, you set off a produced flame to light off some more.
Yep.
Okay. You light the fuse, and as you are going down, you do see at the hatch of the roof open, and you quickly detach your when you get to the bottom, detach your hand axe.
My hand axe.
Yep. And as you guys are running away, it's like that scene from Monsters Inc. Well, that couldn't have gone any better. And then there's a huge explosion.
So that wasn't very subtle, but what happened up there?
Well, as soon as we started moving things, a spider stepped out of the air. I don't know if it was invisible or what, or maybe it came from the material plane or something, but it attacked us, so, you know, I wonder when the whole town is covered with these webs if they suddenly find all these teleporter spider thingies.
We need to destroy all of this quickly. Those are phase spiders. They can teleport like I would at will.
I wanted to set off at least a few so that people tomorrow would start questioning things, because I don't want to set them all off, because then it just, you know, we just cover the whole town in webs a day early, and I don't want to do that.
So you do set some off like you planned, and they go up into the air. It's a large firework, a mortar, and people are waking up, at least in the area. And they're coming out, wondering what's going on, and you guys look up and you see strands of frosty silk begin to coat this section of the city. Not a whole lot. I don't think you weren't unable to light every single one of them off, but there is some silk coming down. Stig and Caradwin, you look out and you see beautiful white and blue fireworks light up the night sky.
Are people coming out to see what's going on?
Some people are, yes. And they're in the days, you know, what's going on? What's all that noise?
If there's some people close, I'll be like, some of the fireworks misfired and launched, but what's that stuff coming down? That doesn't look safe. And I just want to start the rumor that, you know, the fireworks aren't safe. There's something weird inside.
Give me you're not deceiving them. Give me a persuasion check just to kind of see if you could get that rumor going.
Anybody want to let me borrow their inspiration?
You can have mine.
No, you're not there.
That doesn't matter. I can still give him inspiration.
How are you going to give him inspiration from that far away?
Well, the inspiration, like, when you get an inspiration, you can
I know the rules. But I want
Stig looked up and he just says,
I am waiting for
Caradwin, and he says, see? They're doing... this is exactly as they planned.
Because there's a couple ways you can get inspiration, and it's been a while. I'm going to tag onto the rumor and use my bardic inspiration to inspire you and help you with this.
So you got bardic inspiration, Mason.
Are you going to let Stig give me that inspiration to roll with advantage? Or do I just have the bardic inspiration?
For this,
Whatever you say, Chris, that's how we're going to play it.
I know. I'm trying to think. For this instance, no. Unless Galliford wants to give you his inspiration.
You can use mine.
Okay, I'll go ahead and roll with advantage and use your bardic inspiration and slap some other things on if I think I need them. Persuasion, here it comes. Plus the bardic inspiration is a what?
D8.
Come on. Oh. Okay. Good roll.
And just because I'm going to throw my last flash of genius, so we're going to add 3 on top of that.
You're gonna add how much on top of it?
+3.
Okay.
So it's like 22.
All right. Yeah, people are starting to. You kind of get the ball rolling. People are like, "What is that? Why?" Well, it's so sticky and cold. What's going on? What they're trying to you get the ball. So what rumor are you? What room? What are you trying to rumorize? I should say.
The rumor I'm trying to spread is that there's something dangerous in the fireworks. That the fireworks aren't safe.
What? Why would they give it? Why would they do dangerous fireworks?
I don't know. Maybe they tried a new recipe or something, but it's definitely not safe. What time of year is it? Is it like fall or?
Yeah. Well, you are.
It's fall every year.
It's fall every year.
I was trying to get in part of like they're trying to bring winter early or something, but
Just be like, it's making me feel itchy. Is there something crawling on that stuff?
You can give me a perception check, Gallenford.
Oh, I was just trying to use that to help spread the rumor. Oh my god. Now you're scaring me.
You do, in fact, see some of the strands that have landed on the like the buildings and kind of coated something perhaps moving in the web.
Okay, this isn't entirely just to help with your rumor now. Now you believe Gallenford believes it wholeheartedly and he's just yelling, "There are spiders in the air!"
There are a bunch of guards swarming, coming to this area to see what all the commotion is and what happened. Are you guys gonna hide from the guards? Are you?
Well, when I didn't make any perception to see spiders, but when Gallenford said there's spiders in the air, I'm just gonna throw out a minor illusion.
Okay.
A minor illusion and just make, just kind of like ghostly shapes of spiders moving. I'm like, there's something in the webs. Guards, there's something in the webs. The fireworks aren't safe.
The city guard sees the webs and kind of you see with your illusion sees it. They're like, "What? Everybody, we need to evacuate the area until we get all this handled." Everybody, they start evacuating, and then
Mason's just gonna start like, yeah, everybody, we need to leave right now, and then can nudges Galford, we need to leave right now.
Of course we do. Let's go. Gallenford's not even waiting.
And we're just gonna make our way back to the inn if it's not in the danger area.
It is still in the danger area, so yeah, the guards are not letting you get back to the inn. Some guards, you get Caradwin and Stig, you hear commotion downstairs and start hearing knocks on your door saying we need to evacuate. It's not safe. There's a situation going on. We all need you to leave. Yeah, they're not even going to question the brown bear. You're in the freaking Feywild, so. So, yeah, Carador and Stig, you are being evacuated out of your rooms and heading and told to leave the immediate area, go stay with some relatives, or there's a community center for those who are visiting out.
Anyway, we all get ushered by the guards out, and we meet up.
You all eventually do meet up. I will group you all. I had a cool map, and you decide, I'm going to scale the wall. But anyways, I will say you guys are over here in this area.
So we're back together. Well, that didn't go as planned. but I think it worked out.
This is
Then that
my freaking nightmare.
if it worked out.
So I'll recount to them what happened. We went up there and we started moving the fireworks, and this spider, apparently it's a phase spider, appeared behind us and attacked us, and then it disappeared. So we, launched a couple other things to get the people's attention, and we managed to convince the guards and some of the people that these fireworks aren't safe. And Downford, did you see something moving in there, like spider eggs or something?
There are spiders in the air. There are spiders in the air. Spiders in the air.
Okay, Galliford's checked out for a minute, but it seems like this might be a spider attack on the city or something tomorrow. So hopefully the panic we spread tonight about fireworks convinces them to not allow the fireworks show tomorrow.
Why?
Also, we're probably going to have to find other lodgings for tonight.
I think the party is like shoved in with the rest of the people at like the community center. I think.
Yeah, they set up some rooms around town, and you guys are part of a group. You're not by yourselves currently. Everybody's awake. You're kind of discussing what's going on. You're in your own little your own group amongst a bunch of other group of people. But no, obviously, as you're talking about this, you know how people are having their own conversations, like in an assembly and whatnot. Nobody's paying attention to anybody else.
Everybody's talking about their own conspiracy theories right now.
Yes.
Well, I know you guys only had like 20 minutes or something, but do you figure anything about the webs?
Good question. What have I learned over the course of their adventure?
While they were on their adventure, how about you guys go ahead and give me nature checks?
Ooh, I'm pretty good at those. Yeah, I'm gonna roll it normal. I get a +8. Hell yeah.
So,
The same conclusion at the same time.
So Steve, with you being part of the Hunter Slayers, you've heard stories and read you haven't read. You've heard a few stories about some hunters going into the Feywild and hunting unique creatures, and these icy phase spiders were one of such topics, and their silk is very unique. It is cold to the touch. It actually will, if prolonged, it will actually damage. It will actually freeze you to death and cocoon you at the same time. But it's almost like any other normal spider web. Fire, you could slice through it and whatnot. It's just more dangerous due to the element of ice. And Karen, you've read basically the same thing through one of your study sessions. On one of your on a report you had to do one day for class, and you chose the Feywild, and what you did, that was the same thing, basically the same thing you read on one of the on one of the books about a winter ice about Fey spider.
So we say, you may have already guessed, but it's a phase spider.
So did you figure out what it is? Did we find a way to counter it? I haven't tested how well it burns if it compares to normal web.
It's just susceptible to cutting and burning.
So it's just web, but it's just exceptionally cold.
Yes, if it's winterized, I would say that fire really is our best option as far as a counter to it. But I suppose I'm trying to figure out, and maybe it's my lack of knowledge of the Fae overall. Is it common that areas of the Feywild fight over territory, or would pull sort of a for lack of a better word, invasion such as this?
Cold doesn't always mean the winter. Fall is known for being cold and chilly.
Where is?
The season of fall, where we are right now, can be cold and chilly sometimes. It can also be stormy and rainy.
Well, I take the phrase winterized phased spider as a pretty direct connection to the Feywild, to that part of the Feywild.
DM.
I mean,
it's not winterized phase spider. It's just phase spider.
or did I mishear what you had said, Chris?
Okay, well, you guys. I want to make sure it's not a Fey Fey spider. It's a phase spider.
Yes.
But they are. But this unique breed is unique to the Feywild of winter.
Yes.
So it is a
okay.
winterized phase spider.
Yes. So it feels like there's another force involved here.
Cold for it.
I'm sorry?
The winter fae I kept repeating over and over that nobody remembered.
That's the Oni, right?
The Oni masqueraded as one, but partnered with an actual winter fae.
Well, listen, I don't think your family's going to do anything about it, but perhaps we should present this to them anyways.
I think
We should confront
destroy
them.
with a fucking
Or
fireworks
if
at
they're in on
tower.
it, yeah.
I think we should take out the tower and then head there.
Ooh, I'm all for that.
Are you planning on
Just a
doing this
fireball into the
tonight?
bottom?
Are you guys planning on doing this tonight? Because what time is it, DM?
It's about midnight, close to 1 o'clock now.
I say we wait till, if you want to blow up the clock tower, whatever, but I think we should wait and see what the commotion we managed to cause tonight has on the town. See if we got enough people to question it. And if we need more people to question it, we can blow up the clock tower tomorrow. But definitely, let's sleep on it and then confront your parents tomorrow, Galford.
Well, if you want me to, just throw a quick fireball that way, I can do that pretty easily.
I would love that.
Do you plan on doing that tonight, or do you want to do that tomorrow and see if we got the town all riled up?
I can do it whenever you guys want me to.
If we do it now,
I'm just throwing it out there as an option.
people won't. If we do it now, people probably won't be out in the streets to get caught in it. But tomorrow, there'll probably be a lot of people to witness it, I guess. And if we want to do it subtly tomorrow, I can have Fulgurite sneak in and then just light them.
I guess I could be patient. Gonna be trouble sleeping. Anybody know how to make anything that helps with overcoming fear? I'll take the silence as a no.
I think our silence speaks
That's
volumes.
usually the answer to that is alcohol, but
Yes. There must be some in here.
Galliford goes off to find some hard Fey alcohol. The rest of you are provided with sleep, bed rolls and whatnot. Everybody kind of settles down is, even through the night, there's the light whispers. You can hear people still kind of talking and what's going on. But you do get a long rest. It's not as restful as you would like, but you still get the benefits of a long rest. Morning comes, and you guys, there is a large, continental breakfast, like you're at the hotel and whatnot. Many guests are leaving, getting ready for the day, and wanting to go and see what happened. What are you all doing?
Galliford's first thing is to prep aid, because he's definitely paranoid. What two want to be volunteers to get aid today?
As the squishy wizard, I'm always up for more health.
Yeah, give it to the squishy wizard. What else does aid do? Is that just health stuff? You can give it to Stig, or Nyx usually transforms. Mason and Stig both have higher armor, so it's kind of your choice. Give it to Kerrigan, and then your choice.
I'll give it to Stig so he can rage for long periods of time, destroying any spiders that come.
I will take it. And is it just the 5 HP, or are you upcasting?
It's 10.
Ooh, that's really nice.
So Mason is just going to just kind of wander the town, I guess, or at least listen to people speak and see the attitude of the town and what they're, Have they been convinced yet, or do we need to put on another show?
Give me an insight check. Or no, get investigation. My bad. You're walking around. The festival is in the air. Even this early in the morning, people are starting to celebrate the festival of the masks. But you're hearing whispers like, "Did you hear about last night?" Yeah, it was. I heard that there was some sort of firework or whatnot, and this silk string fell from the sky. It's crazy. I don't know what it is. And you hear some people talking about. I heard that it's gonna be part of the big show, and we have nothing to worry about. I feel confident that that nothing's gonna happen, and if something does happen, there are plenty of people to recover from and help us and whatnot. I have no worries at all. And so it is definitely a mixture of worry and confidence that what happened was a fluke accident. You hear that. You hear some guards, people saying, "Don't worry, there was a malfunction. There was a slight preview early in the morning of the extravaganza finale last night, but it's all taken care of. There is nothing to worry about." And you all see that the guards are wearing their masks too. They're all wearing these white and light blue masks, and they're all everybody's in the festive mood.
All right, so everybody's wearing masks all day.
Yes, from the morning to all the way till the finale and the presentation, the festival has started, and people are starting to, and you see more people are starting to show up from outside of town as well. So it's starting to get more and more people.
Quick question, going back into Galliford's memory from the past. The guards from his family, they all used to have their own unique. Did they used to have their own unique mask in the past, or did they all used to try and match?
They always match, just so they know that people can recognize them as the guards, and which that certain the city guards are different from the your family's guards.
Okay, then I will not think anything weird of it.
Well, Carradine, if you want to blow up the clock tower, now would be the day to do it because everybody's wearing masks and nobody can identify you.
I mean, if that's permission,
Oh God!
That is permission.
I would like to find a nice hidey hole about 120 feet away from the clock tower and then sling a fireball through one of its windows.
Are you serious? Are you serious about this?
If they want me to blow it up, I'm gonna blow it up.
Stig is just coming back from grabbing everybody a maple bar.
Just be stealthy, because they're going to definitely come for you.
That's alright, I have a spell that I can use that will make me invisible even when I cast a spell, so it's perfect.
Also, Carradine, don't forget that you can cast spells through your familiar if they're within range.
Can I do that? I think it has to be a touch spell, doesn't it?
It has to be range of touch.
Yeah. Oh, actually, oh my gosh. I don't have that spell. That's crazy. That I did.
Surprise, can't your awakened mind just go into
you
a
know
spot?
what? I can do that. That's a good shout. I don't have to do it. I can have my awakened mind do it.
That way he can go to jail.
That way, yeah, exactly.
Post your awakened mind thing for me.
Let me find the right. I think this is it. Manifest mind. As I have to be within 300 feet of him, but I can cast a spell through him a certain number of times per day. So that would be one of my uses. I can also do a more localized spell, guys, if we really want.
I mean, it sounds like the citizens aren't convinced yet, so let's give them another demonstration. How big you want to make that demonstration is up to you.
Because I can Scorching Ray it, I can Chromatic Orb it, I can Fireball it, I can even do a Wall of Fire.
Just as long as it gets destroyed is all I'm worried about.
Maybe Produce Flame would be good, because then I could have my mind hit 3 targets at once and get maximum damage. I mean, I guess... Because I don't know if we want to destroy the watchtower or the clock tower as much as we would just want to explode the stuff inside of it, right? All the silk.
Yeah, we just want to show them
that
that
all burns.
We just want to show the townspeople that the fireworks are dangerous.
Yeah, then I can send... I just have to be within 300 feet of my mind. Otherwise, he can't do anything.
And the clock tower is 500 feet tall, just so you're aware.
Was there no stuff at the bottom that I could light?
No.
Alright, here's the thing, Carradine. You go and do the clock tower or whatever. I'm going to have a minor illusion of you with us somewhere far from the ground zero, okay?
Okay.
How big of an image can you make with your minor illusion?
I don't know, I should check that.
Check it after Carradine leaves. I just imagine Mason is next to an outhouse, and then he just bangs on the door. Are you okay in there, Carradine? And then minor illusions, Carradine's voice saying, "No, I need a few more minutes."
It can It must be no larger than a 5-foot cube. So depending on how tall Carradine is, she might be a little short today.
And that you're gonna have to cast it every minute.
Oh, we just... As long as she's seen within a couple minutes of the thing going up where she could never make it there in time to have actually caused it.
You're the spellcaster.
I guess as long as we, vouch for her, we were with her all day.
Okay, so then remind me, Chris, what level were the things at in the clock tower?
They were in the clock tower, and they were like one level below the roof.
The top floor.
Yeah, the top
Okay.
floor.
How do I want to go about this then? Because I could... See, this is where a fly spell would be so good, but I don't have that.
I was gonna say you could have Stig carry you back up, maybe.
Yeah, but then we have to figure out a way to escape once it explodes.
Oh, I have an idea. Chris, how long does it... It takes like an hour to attune to something, doesn't it? Or does it take overnight?
I think it normally takes about an hour.
Attunement.
Because I have my air step boots to let you cast fly once a day. And if you can attune to them in an hour, I can let you fire those.
Rules as written. Requires to spend a short rest. Focus only on the item. So you have to spend a short rest.
So, you want to do that, Carradine? Take these boots and just, so you can fly with them?
That would be fantastic.
So I'm going to take the air step boots off my sheet. You can put them on you, for at least now. And they let you cast fly once a day, attuned.
Perfect. So I'll take an hour and attune to those. And then, I can find a place, an alley of some sort, cast fly, go straight up, and then over to the clock tower. Fly's concentration, so I wouldn't be able to do that. But it's not concentration that I can also do freely, is that. So after I cast fly on myself and before I actually fly up, I will disguise self into fucking anything else. What would be a good one? Gallenford, who's somebody that is an enemy of your court? I don't know if maybe that's what I want to do or not, but that's an option. I could do I could just be a random dude, or I could be somebody that's specific if we want to play this a certain way.
I will give you the description of the Winter Fae lady before she became an Oni that you can masquerade as.
Awesome. I'm going to disguise self as that before I do my whole thing. Because this is not a concentration spell. These are some fucking shenanigans, guys.
We are currently taking apart Chris's entire plan.
I know, the silence from the DM scares me the most. But yeah, I'm gonna go find an alleyway and one of these sets of buildings, cast Disguise Self, cast Fly up into the air, close enough to it, get my mind to fly inside one of the windows, and then have him Scorching Ray the fireworks to have them explode everywhere. That's the plan. And Disguise Self through my Shadow Touch feature, for the first time I cast it, does not take a spell slot. So I'm really only using one spell slot for this whole thing. A magic item and defeat.
Okay.
I know that how that feels.
So what do I gotta roll, DM?
Okay. Well, first, you slip away from the party. While Caradwin slips away and you guys kind of enact this plan, what are you guys doing? What's the
I will
rest-
say one more thing if I can. I can also cast invisibility once a day for free, so I will go into whatever room Mason is going to cast Minor Illusion in, cast invisibility, and then leave to walk to this location. So nobody sees me leaving.
They see my mind illusion of her leaving with us, and we're just gonna kind of walk somewhere else.
We're gonna enjoy the festival.
Okay, I just want to be. So there are plenty of part games, and plenty of food and whatnot. You see a lot of. Are you guys wearing your masks? I should ask.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay, you guys are wearing your masks. Caradwin, are you wearing yours?
Yes, but I am also disguised.
Well, yeah, it's the mask festival of the mask, so I want to didn't know if you were gonna wear it anyways.
Oh, yeah, I'll be wearing my mask as well.
So you do see a lot of very unique masks everybody is wearing. Makes you accidentally bump into some children. One of them, you see a group of 5 children. One of them is wearing like a fish-like mask. The other one's wearing like a witch doctor type mask. Another one like a 3-eyed centipede. One looks like a mechanical bull, and the other one is a heart shaped with big yellow eyes. And they just kind of stare at you, kind of giggle,
Hi.
and they run off and continue playing.
What are they playing?
They're like tag, they're just giggling, enjoying, they're having fun.
Oh, okay. I'll just minor illusion. A little like cat just kind of walking around too
Okay.
near them.
What's Bucky doing?
Bucky, Nix looks around. Bucky took off as she was distracted at that time, and he's probably somewhere where there's if they have caramel apples, he's probably bothering the caramel apple stand person.
Okay. What is? Oh, go ahead.
I feel like Bucky is wearing like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre mask.
Oh, the leather face.
It's made out of the ear he bit off the other day.
That thing's rotty now. That's been
Yeah.
months. Ew.
What is?
And Leatherface.
What is Morgan doing?
Morgan's with the crowd. She's with the group.
Okay.
Dealing with me right now.
And
You summoned her again?
Yeah, I probably would have done that last night. I had the materials for it.
yeah, you remember you resummoned her, and she gave you the information about the black ice, and she was terrified just from the rage that she felt and endured. What's Fulgurite doing?
So Fulgurite is currently in the form of a cat, and just walking with us, just hanging out with us. But she's in the form of a cat right now because that's a bit more inviting than a snake.
All right. Caradwin, you go off into an alleyway. You I can't. Okay, you're disguising yourself first, then flying.
So when I break my invisibility, I will do it by casting disguise self, so I look as somebody different when invisibility breaks. Then I will use the boots to cast fly. So disguise self is not concentration, but fly is. And then I will fly up with my awakened mind. Send him into the clock tower, and then have him explode it from the inside. Because he should be able to do that no problem. Once he's in, I can see through his eyes as long as he's within 300 feet of me, and he can cast spells. And he's also invulnerable to damage, so it's not like whatever happens inside is going to kill him.
So he goes through. You find a slight opening at the clock face. I won't say because there isn't very like many windows. Maybe there's only the window to go out and clean the clock face. He slides in and you lose contact.
What the fuck? Can I see through that opening at all?
You look. It's too far away for you to see, and you're since you're over here, the clock face is over here.
Is there a window or an opening that I can see on my end?
No.
Motherfucker. Alright, I'll fly around and I'll see if I can poke my head in. Or take a look at it or something.
Okay, you fly around, so you're up in the air, you kind of fly. People are too busy having fun, but you do see an opening, like a panel from where your awakened mind went through.
Can I take a look at this? Are there like runes inscribed here that dispel some magic? Like, are these things that are newly added? Because if we were in here before and there was none of this last time, like, something must have changed.
You can give me an investigation check.
Okay. Ba-ba-ba.
You don't see anything on the clock face itself. You don't see anything in your general vicinity.
Well, something would have had to have dispelled him, would have had to cast a dispel magic on him for him to go away. It's the only thing. Is this opening big enough for me to see like through into where the fireworks are?
You're on the outside, so you can give me a perception check.
Okay, now this I'm definitely going to use my inspiration on because I'm not good at perception. An 18.
You kind of get close and kind of look inside. You don't see any fireworks.
And they're supposed to be in here?
That's where they were being stored last time.
Are they on the top of the roof now?
You could go look.
Well, yeah, I'll go do that.
You look, you go up to the roof, and you do see them being displayed.
Are there any people up here?
Seems to be empty.
Perfect. I'm going to fly far enough away and I'll light them myself, I guess. I think I need to be, I'll get about 100 feet away, and then I will Scorching Ray 3 of the explosive containers and let the fireworks show go.
Alright, you fire your 3 rays. Pow, pow, pow. They're heading towards their intended target, but they dissipate right before they hit.
Cool. Okay. I guess I'm going to have to spend some more resources then. Does it look like they hit a barrier, or is it... Yeah, do they dissipate as they pass through, or do they hit a wall and then they're just gone? Like, what does this look like
It looks
as
like
they disappear?
It looks like when they were when they breached the edge of the clock tower itself, they vanished.
Would I be able to tell if this is a dispelling of magic effect or if it is an anti-magic effect?
You can give me an Arcana check.
Okay, now those I'm really, really good at.
It is very much like somebody put an anti-magic field on this clock tower.
Okay. And would I know if I can't dispel an anti-magic field with my spells?
Do you have dispel magic? Well,
I do have dispel magic, but if it's because there is a spell of anti-magic field, but I don't know if that would, like, if I cast it on the outside of it, would it dispel the anti-magic field, or would I have to find another way to get rid of it?
You are unsure. Just even with the 19, just to the fact that it's covering you are able to discern that it's covering the entire tower, including the rooftop. This is high level magic. Most likely, you will need to be inside in order to figure out how to get rid of the field.
It says
Perfect.
right here, Dispel Magic. Spells and magical effects such as Dispel Magic have no effect on the sphere.
Oh, for anti-magic? Okay.
But you could probably go inside and find the runes and make a scratch on the runes.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to do that on my own, given what they encountered, so I will go back to the alley I flew out of and land and cast invisibility on myself and leave. And try to catch up with everybody else.
All right. You land and you go off into the crowd to go find your party. And from there, we're going to take our quick 5-minute break. So, Caradon, you land and you go off into the crowd looking for your party.
That's
Give me a perception check.
Oh no! I'm really not good at those.
Are there any festival games that the party could be participating in right now?
Yeah, there's definitely games.
Hey, that's not bad.
Yeah, Caradon, you eventually find your party. We'll say you guys made your way like over here. So Caradon, you're like over here, and then you follow the main street, and then you see them participating in a game, in a little carnival game.
I'm assuming that my invisibility is still going.
That
I was since I landed.
Yes.
Then I will end this guy's self on me first, and then I will end invisibility, but I will wait. If they're standing there playing like a game, I'm going to try to stand as best as I can inside my minor illusion, and then dispel it so that I become real in it, and I can nudge Mason.
Okay. What kind of carnival game are you guys playing while you're
The
waiting?
first thing came to mind is watching Stig just crush the strength bell hammer challenge thing. Yeah, where you hit the hammer, it sends a wave up and it hits the bell. I just imagine Stig just like, finally I get to hit something and just smash it.
Say, give me a strength athletics check.
Just to check, I can't make it an attack at advantage by recklessly attacking it.
No. No, you know what? Sure. Go right ahead.
I'm just going to use Predator Sword attack.
You hit it, and it doesn't. It goes up, and it doesn't ring the bell.
Well, come on, Stig, you can do better than that.
You have 2 more tries. It goes up, and it doesn't ring the bell. But it gets closer.
Yeah, that's supposed to be an advantage.
Oh,
Wow, the Feywilds have really taken it out of Stig. Jeez.
one more time, Stig. Goes up, ding, and there's a dent in the bell.
Now that's interesting. It like automatically goes back to normal damage after.
I just realized. Yeah, roll with advantage. You break the bell. It's no longer functional.
I break the hammer.
The guy's just staring at you in awe and looking up at his machine, and you go up and take one of his big old fluffy prizes.
Getting frustrated there, Stig?
You know, I think I might.
It's like that scene from Despicable Me where where the kids are playing that spaceship game.
It's so fluffy!
I think there was a time earlier in that campaign when Stig mentioned that he does from time to time needs some alone time to relieve stress.
Nick, something catches your eye though. So you see a vendor selling pets, like little, little small pets. They're very very unique animals. There's one that's there's different colored patterns that has a beak and it speaks to you. They're Furbies. You see a guy selling Furbies, and they're not the robotic kind. They're alive.
I don't know. I'm kind of horrified of Furbies. I had one, and then one night, like, we came home, and it was, like, nighttime, and then it just woke up and was like, I'm hungry, or something like that. And I was like, and we just took out the batteries.
Feed me, it's after midnight.
Yeah.
Is there a Furbiapede? A Furby centipede?
Oh, no, not... These are the normal-looking Furbies.
Well, for once, I am not inclined to want to get one. I'm just gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna walk away now.
What's the stuffed animal Stig one?
What do you want it to be?
Yeah.
I'll get back to you on that. It's probably like a big deer or something.
There are those horned rabbits in the Feywild.
Sure, I'll be one of that.
One of the unicorn rabbit hat.
Is it a unicorn or a jackalope?
Well, there is a D&D monster with a that has it's a rabbit with a unicorn horn. I can't remember what was exactly called off the top of my head.
A jackalope?
No, jackalopes have antlers. There is a
Gallifrey's gonna look for a dart game.
Okay. Mason, you feel a nudge.
I'll look over at the Caribbean hologram and be like, "Are you there? Is that you, or is that someone else?"
I'll whisper, yes, it's me, you can dispel this at any time.
I'll go ahead and make it like obvious to Curtin, like 3, 2, 1, turns it off.
Well, fireworks aren't happening in the afternoon, it turns out.
Yeah, we didn't hear an explosion, so I figured something. No, with you being here and no explosion, I figured something happened.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not going to go into the tower on my own to figure out what's going on.
What's the situation there? A bunch of guards or something?
Anti-magic field.
Nasty.
Yeah, not great, and not easy for me to get rid of. So, I don't know what we want our plan to be, but they're already set up on the roof, ready to go. Fireworks, that is.
I could probably hit them from here with my launchers, but I shoot lightning, not fire.
Yeah, I'm not sure what a good alternative would be. I mean, if I'd carried torches, I would have just dropped a torch, but I don't carry those on me.
Stig carries them.
Gonford or Nix, do either of you do you guys use bows at all?
I'm sorry, what? Gallon was throwing darts.
Do you guys carry a bow? The tower is protected by an anti-magic field, so we need to go low tech if we want to set them off.
Oh, I do have a crossbow.
Nope, I do not because I just carry my sling.
I know how to use bows, but musketeers use crossbows more. My bow might be more efficient.
The clock tower is like 500 feet tall, so you'd have to shoot from pretty far. I don't think a crossbow would reach, would it? I mean, even my lightning launcher would be at long range to shoot.
There's normally a weapons vendor out here somewhere. Let me just pick up a bow.
You can finish your darts first, though. See if you win anything.
I'll see if I win anything and nail the bullseye.
Give me a. You can either make an attack roll using Dex, or give me a dexterity check. Dexterity, okay, or a dexterity check, an attack roll, or a strength athletics if you want to try to use your strength to throw the darts.
I think. Oh, my rapier is Dex. But it's got a bunch of magical bonuses. I'll just hit my Dex.
Okay. Do you have sleight of hand? Oh, there you go.
I do.
But 23 is enough. You are being bullseyes, and you don't win something as big as a Stig, but you do win a stuffed animal.
Take a mini griffin stuffed animal.
Okay.
Alright, let's go find the bow.
You find toy bows being sold.
Yeah, it might be hard to find an actual weapon, though, because right now the festival's going on. Again, how would you... Would your bow even be able to reach?
I've seen one that can shoot really far before and heard tales of people firing arrows long ranges. I I just honestly don't know which ones those are.
Longbows have a max range of 600 feet.
Can I offer a possible alternative that may not end in accidentally lighting a house on fire? Oh, actually, I'm gonna pull. No, actually, this could still work. No, I can't do that either. Shit. This anti-magic field is fucking me. My only response is to come at this with magic, and now that I've lost that ability, I'm useless. My suggestion was going to be I can turn Stig invisible, he can climb up there and then drop a torch, and all's well that ends well, but I can't cast invisibility because the tower...
Well, you could cast invisibility and you could...
Is,
The anti-magic field must have a range, so you should be... If you could use magic to get in the tower and then walk the rest of the way up, I guess.
That's true. It really only seemed to trigger after either on the roof or when he went inside. So climbing on the outside may be viable. And then all Stig would have to do is drop a torch.
You guys mentioned a tunnel from the tower back to my estate, right?
Yes. Oh, we could sneak in that way. That's good.
Well, that was the other destination that needed to be met because I'm starting to wonder if that's even really my father or if it's a disguise. So I intended on confronting them and figuring out what's going on. So we can either go into the tower, destroy that, and then use the tunnel to get back to the estate, or start with the estate and then go to the tower.
I kind of like starting at the estate. Because then we don't have to worry about any of the magic shenanigans. We can go through the bottom of the tower, find the anti-magic and turn it off, and then do our thing.
So is the plan to go and confront Gallonford's father about what he's up to?
Honestly, I think it's the best option we have right now, unless we want to go to the other locations where the fireworks were and destroy those. But I think the clock tower is going to be the center of it regardless. And it'll probably have the widest range.
Chris, are there any guards at the clock tower?
Yes, you see guards kind of posted all the way around the clock tower. You guys now notice that Stig walked off.
Who's watching Stig?
I wasn't here for a while, so it wasn't my job.
Well, I'm gonna look around for him. Where'd he go?
I'm gonna send Morgan up to see if she can find Stig.
Stig, this is Gallonford speaking to you. Where are you?
But yes, Stig... oh, go ahead.
So how many guards are right by the door?
There's two by the door, but you look around. They are surrounded, like they're all around the perimeter of the tower, and you notice that these are all Gallonford's family guards because of the masks that they're wearing.
How many guards in total?
If you walk around,
just assuming he's guessing that they're evenly spaced based on what he's seeing.
probably about 15.
Nah, screw it. Stig will just walk up and he'll just say, I need in.
They look at you. No, you don't.
You're gonna let me through, or I'm gonna go through you. Can I intimidate?
Sure.
And I'm going to use my inspiration.
You do intimidate him as you kind of get close, like you're gonna let me through. And he's like, no. Give me an insight check. He's scared of something more than he is scared of you.
Does it seem like he's more scared of what's inside the clock tower or something like in the air?
More like he was given a he was threatened beforehand to hold this door no matter what the cost, and to keep in he was told it seems like he's more scared of his boss than of you.
Have the rest of the party managed to locate Stig yet?
Give me perception checks.
We're gonna have to go to the main, what is it? The main office and page him over the loudspeaker. Stig, your family is waiting for you.
I sent him a message, but he did not answer.
You don't see Stig around. However, you do catch Caradwin, especially you, Caradwin, and Morgan, that you are being watched. Your group is. And it's by guards from Gallenford's family.
I don't see Stig anywhere.
Well, so I sent Morgan to fly around. Was she able to spot Stig that way?
Yes, with that crit, yes. She finds Stig right next to the guard tower, talking to the guards.
And then I noticed that we're being watched.
Yes.
I think we need to go. Stig is at the watchtower confronting some guards. I think we need to grab him and go to your family's home, Gallenford, as your father has deemed it necessary to spy on us. I think the confrontation needs to come.
Agreed.
Let's go grab him.
Stig, what are you doing? As this guy, he's shaking, but you see the fear in his eyes, of not of you, of again, that perhaps he was threatened beforehand.
I can hear him talking in the other room, but I can't hear him on Discord.
Jeremy? Oh. Are you over, Brad?
No, he's over at my place.
What's up?
Okay.
There we can hear him.
He's more afraid. You see the fear in his eyes, but not of you.
Yeah, Stig cracks his knuckles and says, I'll make this as painless as possible, but I make no guarantees.
You guys see Stig begin to wind up, and then you see one of the second guard, Stig, that was looking at, that's his partner, begin to ready an attack against you.
Stig, hold on. We have another spot to be heading to.
Oh, so now
Yeah.
you don't want to take down this clock tower?
Did you just say that plainly out loud?
9 charisma.
Great.
Stig, it's been made quite apparent that the master of the manor wants to speak with us. Let's go have a conversation with him rather than with these guards.
I don't want to talk to him. He's a dick.
Well, he wants to talk with us, and I kind of gesture, like, try and point out the guards who are watching us.
I want to make Stig do an insight check to see if he's getting what you're putting down, because his wisdom's not the best.
Sure, go ahead and give me an insight check.
Okay, yeah, he goes, oh.
I start talking in, like, soldier lingo, like, you know, there's a lot of coyotes out tonight. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Essentially just sort of like soldier slang for we're surrounded.
Okay. I got you. Turns around. Carry on, gentlemen.
Downford, you want to take us once more into the lair of the master?
Yeah, come with me.
Alright, you guys make your way towards the entrance to the estate. And you see, again, more guards posted at the gate. However, Downford, even as you're approaching, they stand guard and don't move out of the way.
Stand aside, please. I must have a word with my father.
He is busy. No one is to enter.
Stand aside, please.
You are to go and enjoy the festival.
I have done that. I am no child.
How many guards are there?
Stand aside.
Right now, there are the two at the front gate.
Okay, Stig is raging.
Yep, if you please, Stig, open the door.
But yeah, Downford, they're not moving out of the way. You are.
I don't know who was with Stig when we were trying to find that guy in Edox when he went nuts and basically knocked out the bartender, but this is the same reaction.
Yeah, that was Gallenford, and similar to that situation, whichever one you head to, the opposite one, Gallenford is going to attempt to put to sleep.
Okay, so
Give me
Stig?
give me an attack roll, Stig.
He's recklessly attacking, and he's got his claws out.
I have too many buttons here.
Jesus.
Oh, and he's got his mask on, so that's cool.
And Gallenford does this as at the same time as he does that.
Okay, Stig, are you killing him or knocking him out?
I will knock him out.
Okay, yeah. The guards go down easily.
Mason's gonna go up and check the gate. Are they open or locked?
They are locked, but you do see the keys.
Stig will try and wrench them off their hinges.
But you do see the keys on the guards.
Stig, we gotta be quiet.
I am
You beat
wrenching
me
these
to it.
doors open.
You beat me to it. I was gonna thunderwave these doors regardless.
Oh shit. Okay.
You get that door, I got this door.
Oh, you guys suck.
3 days of talking!
Yeah.
Chris,
they're-
Chris, you should be proud. I'm pulling a Lagozo.
Oh god. But I didn't prepare for that. That's the problem.
That's why it's a Lagozo. Nobody expects it.
Alright, you gonna pull that door and I'm gonna thunderwave this door?
Sure.
If you want to thunderwave it, while Gallifrey and I are taking out the guards, we could roll that way.
Yeah, you guys take out the guards. I'm just like, gates locked. Thunderwave.
Okay, you blow them open, and yes, you guys are making. This is not stealth, so you are grabbing some attention. Guards are guards are beginning to swarm from the inside of the estate, and are to see what's going on, along with some Griffin riders.
The negotiations were short, weren't they?
I don't remember
guys-
any negotiations.
They called aggressive negotiations.
I'll show you aggressive. I want to roll initiative. Let's do this.
Let's
No,
charge
we're
our
not
way through
killing
to
the
the
guards.
main building.
Now I got that the ice and the snow song stuck in my head now as you guys are breaking in from from the land of the ice and from like Thor.
Oh, do.
Yeah, and
That
from,
song? Led Zeppelin.
yeah, and
Come from the land of the ice and snow.
yes, that song. But the image of Thor does not come into my head. It's the Shrek 2 where.
Wait.
Or no, the third Shrek movie when all the princesses are storming the castle. But yeah, you guys are being charged by guards and Griffin riders.
We should run into the castle, guys.
Stig, you want to take the guards? I'll take the riders.
Sounds good to me.
Head straight to the
Carradine
manor.
and Galliford, you go in and start the interrogation. We'll hold the fort. Nix, do whatever you do.
Smash.
We're gonna TPK so hard.
Summons tigers.
I love it.
So okay, Scallonford and Carradine are going inside, correct?
Yes.
Oh god, you guys just. What? This is Dungeons
If
and
we all
Dragons.
go inside, I can block the door mostly.
We came to talk, and he's put guards up, and so I'm fed up with this, so... Stig sounds like he's even more fed up with sitting in this town and waiting for something to happen.
So, chaos ensues on the grounds. Say you're wrestling a griffin and a couple guards. Mason, you're taking them. You are.
The fact that we haven't rolled initiative scares me.
I don't have.
Make something up, DM.
No, I am. I'm theater of the minding this. Carradine and Galliford, you guys take out a couple guards before you break into the manor. Most of the guards are on the outside, but when you break in, it is kind of empty. Initially.
He'll be in this room. We'll head straight there. Straight there.
All right, you guys make your way up to your which room? The bedroom or the office?
The office.
Okay. You guys burst through the office and it's empty.
That's odd.
I'm gonna use my once a day quick action ritual cast to detect magic through my I think it's my Awakened spellbook. Is there any magical influence in this room? Any illusions, enchantments, things like that?
Not that you can sense in the room.
The bedroom.
Well, Gallenford, our next bet is to gather the team and run through the tunnels and see if we can meet up with your father there.
Unless he's in the room where my mother would be.
We can check there too.
And I will, without hesitation, just beeline for there.
Okay. You run and you make it to the room. Caradon, you follow suit, and it's empty, and your mother is not there as well. She is missing.
To the clock tower it is.
If I look back in that closet again, do I see the doll of me?
Yes.
I'm going to scoop it up.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use the message cantrip. Mason, the estate seems to be empty. Make your way indoors so we can head to the tower.
DM, can I take a look out the back window and see if they're in... Because the graveyard, the mausoleum that we couldn't get into is right outside their mansion, right?
It's over here, where it says tomb.
If I look outside a window as we're going through here, do I see people over there?
No.
Or, as a matter of fact, could I have Morgan fly over that way and check it out?
Yeah. You have Morgan fly over. You pierce through his eyes, and the tomb seems to be unguarded.
But are the magic still there if Morgan tries to go to the door?
Morgan goes to the door, pecks on it, and the seals are still there.
Okay. Well, yeah, I think the tower's the best place for us to go, so we should gather them and then get the fuck in there.
Mason,
feel the thing behind us.
Yeah, Mason, Nix, and Stig. There are unconscious, bruised, battered, and broken bodies of griffins and guards all around you.
For some reason, that
Still
didn't.
alive? Whoever's not dead, sound off.
Stig rolls his shoulders and he goes, "For some reason, that didn't feel very satisfying."
Anyway, it sounds like the house is abandoned. We're heading down the tunnel. Everybody fall in.
Roll call.
So everyone calls out roll call and we do like a Power Ranger, Red Ranger, Stig, Sword, Mace, Fire Mason.
Next.
Alright, you guys meet up with Gallenford and Caradwin in the foyer. You make your way into the dining room, into the kitchen, and down into the wine cellar. Where
Hang on, guys. 1 second. I want to try the lock to the wine again.
Ooh, we should take some wine. That's a good idea.
Well, last time I couldn't pick this thing, but I'm gonna. We're still kind of rushed, but I want to see if I can try it again.
Go ahead. Give me a sleight of hand check with your proficiencies.
Stig would like to put his boot through the door.
Don't break them, Stig. Can I do thieves' tools instead?
What?
Can I use thieves' tools instead?
Yeah, that's what I'm referring to. Yeah. Yeah, you pick a lock, and you're able to get to the expensive wine.
I immediately pop one out and
I will also
take it to him and be like, man, this is good stuff.
Hooray for Fey wine! Not dazed wine.
Sig,
Stig
you break through. You basically bust open the door to the tunnel.
Yep. He takes 2 steps in, and then he's like, you guys coming?
I'm gonna toss you one of the bottles and be like, "Yep, here's some fuel for you."
Let's get this over with.
Okay, let's go.
Rushing down the tunnel. As you get closer and closer, you eventually make it to the wooden ladder leading up to the trap door.
Open it.
You can open it. Yep. Give me a strength check, Stig, as you can tell it is locked from the other side.
Straight strength?
Strength. I'll give you athletics since you're trying to push it open. It's you shove it and you give it a good old punch. It is still locked, but another solid hit would probably open it. So give me another one.
Mason's gonna gonna help you with that.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, you burst it open, break the lock, and knock over the crate that was on top of it.
Everybody flood into the tower.
Those of you that can use magic, you instantly feel the anti-magic surrounding the tower.
Yes, I would like to start looking for runes and items and things that might be what is creating the anti-magic field, and start breaking those.
Stig will point to Mason. He goes, you're on bomb disposal. And he will go to the door on the ground floor.
We have to dispel the anti-magic field first, otherwise we can't do... Well, I'm useless.
What do you need?
Break things! And I'm just going to start looking.
Skimming the area for
Stig will
anything that
start
might
breaking
be
anything
triggering this.
that looks breakable.
Okay, you got... Okay, say that again. Galliford, Stig was talking over you.
Galliford's just skimming the area for anything that might be an obvious trigger for this spell.
Okay, you guys can give me investigation checks.
Oh. For the plus 8? They got Masons here. Ooh.
Caradrin, you're kind of reeling from not having magic currently.
Yeah, like, not being able to use the crutch that I've had my whole life sucks. It's not good for me.
So as you're looking around on the floor, on the bottom floor, and making your way up, you all then begin to feel the anti-magic go away. Like somebody flipped a switch.
Oh, shit. Okay, get up top.
And then you all hear, ladies and gentlemen, I apologize, but the special occasion will now be presented earlier than planned. And Galliford, you hear your father.
We gotta get up top.
Yep, charging up.
It's like, he's like a thaumaturgy spell, you know, he's got everybody's attention.
Ooh, DM, I have a shenanigan I'd like to do. Morgan is still outside because she was investigating the tube. Can I tell her to go to the clock tower and run interference? Now that the anti-magic is dispelled? Or off?
Interference how?
If there's a switch or like a thing that he needs to press, try to take it from him, or just fuck with him. Just fuck with Galliford's dad.
The same way he did it back in the manor last session.
I just want to piss this guy off to give us enough time to get up there.
Okay. As he's giving his speech, Galliford, you also hear your mother up top as well, and they're giving a wonderful speech on how they're thankful for the community and everything like that. Caradwin, your bird, caw, caw, caw. How many hit points does Morgan have?
Morgan has 28.
28?
Yep.
Okay. And what is his AC?
Armor class of 15.
18?
15.
15. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? Is he within melee range?
He certainly will try to be to do a little bit of a whatever shenanigans he can pull. Well, like I said, if there's a thing that Morgan can like grab and take out of his hand, that's what Morgan's going to try to do.
Well,
Connor,
Have a shiny.
Connor, this is the one chance for Morgan to buzz the tower.
To buzz the tower?
She's gonna do a flyby and buzz the tower.
Oh.
Well, unfortunately, Morgan doesn't see like anything in his hand or whatnot.
All right, then yeah, she's just gonna fuck with him, scratch him in the nose, in the face, anything.
Okay, armor class is what?
Get within melee range.
Melee.
Oh yeah.
Okay. What's Morgan's AC? 15.
Yeah. Would Morgan not get like a surprise round? Or does he know this bird is coming?
Morgan. Oh, you don't sense this, but Morgan is grabbed around the neck, and instead of ice, Morgan feels poison burning through its veins as the feathers fall off, and Morgan dies again, and just becomes a husk and molts and just decays and dissipates back into the elemental plane of shadow.
Before she even gets there?
No, you said melee range.
Yes.
Yes. So he grabbed Morgan.
Oh. Hey, it's a couple seconds. We'll take it.
But you guys are making your way. You're making your way up, and he's continuing speech. But Morgan does help get some time. Now, I will shift you to the map as this speech is going on. I gotta make some adjustments. The red dot is your father, Galliford. And they're on the edge.
They're on the edge.
So
Glory.
I present. So you can see these fireworks are all lined up, and it looks like it'd be a very large display. And as you guys burst through, and Galliford's father is finishing his speech, and that he is about to give his gift, this year's gift, to the community. He looks over at you, Galliford, and kind of gives you a smile, a smirk, and it's that of anger.
I flash an anger look back, and as Carolyn casts that, I
Hold
just
on.
want to cast Shatter on some of these fireworks.
Hold on. Don't you fucking dare. Hold on.
He's Fey, so he won't disappear forever, but at least for a little bit of time, he will go to a pocket plane.
Of all the spells.
I always have it ready.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about this damn character sheet.
Oh. I mean, he could certainly try. I'm going to do it back.
Okay, what is the is a charisma save? What DC? What?
16.
Okay. I will say you get your spell off, but let me finish the scene, please.
Yes, that's fine. I just want to make sure that that's noted, that I'm doing that before he has a chance to push any buttons.
So he obviously doesn't have anything, but he kind of he turns to the group of you guys and gives this evil smirk, especially at you, Galliford. And your mom, kind of confused again, looks at you, wondering why there's these people up here. This is supposed to be a special arrangement. You see your father pull out a knife and stab her into the chest. And
Just to be clear, does all the town folks see him do this?
yes, and pushes her off of the edge.
I am unleashing a spell on him.
Okay, wait for initiative.
Hold on, and Caradwin's banishment goes off. Now I'll let you see the roll. DC what?
16.
16. I get a +8.
Oh no. Well, shit. I tried.
We're gonna roll initiative.
Finally.
Well, that's the wrong button.
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh,
Damn, a +8. No, that's
hold on. I gotta clear. All right. If you already rolled, go ahead and roll. Or add yourselves back in.
Got 21, dude. I'm not losing.
And he takes off his mask and reveals himself to be
The Winterfell.
a Winterfell, but a male.
Oh, a new guy.
Oh, come on! Of all, So 1, 2, 3. I'm missing. I need.
I'm having some issues putting mine back on there.
Just re-roll it.
My computer's running a little slow right now.
Where are you, Galliford? Your token's not on there anymore.
It isn't? I'm looking right
He may
at
have
it.
done like what I did. I tried to delete my number, but it deleted my token instead.
Why are you there, Galliford? It's not your turn.
He may have just.
No, I'm trying to fix.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm refreshing real quick. That's odd. The token doesn't match my actual HP.
Can you adjust it?
Yeah, I'm gonna fix it now.
Okay. And then just re-add your. Oh, here.
Okay, I think I'm good now.
Oh, I should. Okay. Stig.
Alright, Stig is gonna rage once again. You can get right up. And I'm going to try and push him off the edge as well. So it's a strength athletics versus his athletics or dexterity acrobatics, I believe.
Strength, athletics versus dexterity, acrobatics.
Or your own athletics.
Yeah, not trained in any of that.
Then you will fail.
on. I had a roll of fucking 6. Okay. He dodges out of your way for the shove.
Then Stig is going to draw his blade and slash at him one-handed recklessly.
Okay.
For a 19.
That will hit.
That's lame, Stig.
Damn.
First blood.
Is that your turn?
Yes.
Alright. Caradwin.
I am going to Does it look like, so he had the disguise self on him. That'll probably take a full action. I don't know if it would take my whole action, but does he look like he has like any other magic cast on him at all?
It will take an action to just try to discern if he has something like that.
I actually read up on detect magic, and to do that, you would have to touch him while having detect magic on.
Oh, well, I don't want to do that.
That's like the second part to detect magic nobody reads about.
I did not know that either. But okay, I'm going to, well, no, I'm not going to waste my time casting Dispel if I don't know if he has anything on him. So, oh shit, see, I don't know if I want to do that because that lights things up too. A lot of my spells are based on fucking blowing shit up. I'm going to cast my Arcane Hand right next to this guy. I do not actually. I thought I had a token for it. I do not.
I'm pulling one up.
Yeah, I have a lot of wizard. I was gonna lightning bolt him, and then I read the little tagline at the bottom, the fine print that says it ignites flammable things in the area. I don't know if I want to ignite anything right now. But I'm gonna summon it on him, and I'm also going to attempt to shove him off. And if he's medium or smaller, which I think he is, I have advantage on the check.
Okay.
And what do I add to that?
Do you guys see two giant hands by chance?
Say that one more time.
Are you seeing any hands? I'm trying to. There we go.
Yes, I do. I'm going to summon it on the opposite side. And then I'm going to shove him in this direction straight off. I'm just trying to figure out what do I add. He has a strength of 26. Okay. So he gets a +8 to this. And I get advantage because he's a medium-sized creature. So that's a 22 and a 14. So a 22 to push him off of the thing. All right, bye-bye, guy.
So where are you pushing him?
Just off. No, I would push him in the, not that direction, but this direction. In front of Stig.
How many feet?
However many you typically can shove
5 feet unless otherwise stated.
up to 5 feet plus a number. So if you succeed, the hand pushes the target up to 5 feet plus a number of feet equal to 5 times your spellcasting ability modifier, which is +4. So I can shove him 5 times that, so 25 feet. So I shove him 25 feet this way.
20. Okay, he's 1 square off.
And falling, question mark?
You can move the hand to stay within 5 feet of the creature.
Ooh, I can.
That's midair. Is it able to do midair?
It doesn't say if it has. It doesn't fill its space when you cast the spell. It doesn't say what its type of movement is.
The last sentence of forceful hand. The hand moves with the target to remain within 5 feet of it. So it probably moves 25 feet out to stay with him, and then the dude falls, and the hand stays where it is.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with that too. Because then if he tries to fly away, I can still fuck him up.
Yeah, because you're not like flicking him. You're literally like pushing him.
Oh, shoving him all the way out. Okay. Yeah, I'll get right in between him and Stig and just shove.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna move because I'm gonna move closer. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to there.
And it's D6 for every 10 feet?
Yes.
Caradwin. Roll 50 D6.
I think that's a critical injury.
You know what? I'm gonna let you have it.
My homebrew rule says that terminal velocity is 500 feet, so you can only do. So this is basically maximum fall damage you can do.
Doesn't even go speak with the dead. Thanks, Nix. That's a lot of damage.
He had a total of 162 points of health before the 4 points Stig did.
Just curious, since Galliver really only got the mask being pulled free before Stig charged for it and then the giant hand flicked them off. Did I recognize them as that other male fae that I kept mentioning?
The one that you've been hunting?
Not the one that turned into the Oni, but the other one that accompanied them.
No.
Weiss Winterlock?
Weiss Winterlock is the Oni that masqueraded as a Winter Fae. Coldfort is the actual Winter Fae that was with Weiss. So I didn't recognize this guy at all.
No.
Oh, we're still initiative. I shouldn't move.
Hold on. You hear people... Hold on. You hear people gasps. People are surrounding the bodies. And they're looking up at the clock tower.
Are we
Stick, do you want to hop in the hand and write it down?
Stig is just going to jump off, and he has this cloak that Mason made that allows him to cast Featherfall once a day.
I would like to write the hand down, but maybe someone should still dismantle these fireworks.
Yeah, Mason's gonna start dismantling the.
Hold on. Hold
rocket.
on. As the winter fae draws his last breath, you hear fireworks go off in the distance. All around the city, and then eventually on the clock tower, they all start to go off. And begin to shower the entire city and begin to coat it in a blanket of silk.
Mason looks up at all the fireworks and just pops his wine again and just starts drinking.
I'm gonna have the hand be an umbrella for me and Gallenford and Stig if he wants to join, so we don't get covered in goo. We did it! Success of fireworks.
Everybody's at awe.
Yeah.
Everybody's excited.
Everybody died.
And begins to. So now you guys have a choice. I'm giving you a choice. You could try to run and hide, or leave the city. What do you wish to do in this predicament?
Well, Mason's probably just gonna walk down the stairs and meet the jumpers down there, but he plans to go and check the guy and see if there's any clues on him.
Yeah,
And
I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna ride the hand down to check on the body and then go from there.
Well, Stig, before he jumps, would like to see if there's like screaming or explosions.
Well, there are the fireworks going off. Those are the explosions. And the screams you have are screams of excitement as they're seeing the beautiful fireworks coming down.
we're gonna go check the guy, and after we're done checking, we'll see the results of the web, see if everybody panics after it lands.
Gallenford's
not a
going
horde of
down to
snakes
check the
fighting.
guy, and then if everyone will follow, he's leading everyone back to the estate. Those guards were knocked out, but the griffins could be useful.
Okay. The entire city is being coated with spider silk at this moment.
Okay, and at this moment, the entire party is gonna go down to the Winter Fae and check him over.
Okay.
And we'll go from there. And once we hit the ground, like I said, I'm going to use my hand as an umbrella.
The silk does have a bunch of tiny spiders on it.
You guys see the silk coming down and you begin to realize the dire situation that you're now in, and you go down to quickly investigate the Fae while you have a few seconds left.
Yes, my thoughts, because I feel like the silk may trap us, is why I'm suggesting we
go back to the
run,
estate.
get to the griffins. They can help us get out quickly.
Stig will just stay inside the tower until the web is finished.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, once we get down to the bottom, I'm just gonna have the hand drag the body in the tower. So then we don't have to be outside. We can be in the tower. We can be protected.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll go down and then get in the tower, and then the big ass hand with the 26 strength will just drag the body across the floor. Oops.
You guys grab the body, get it inside before you are covered in spider silk. So you're going over the this winter fae. Give me investigation checks.
That shouldn't be an advantage.
Next, you're keeping watch. As Stig, you're kind of seeing what's going on as well. Mason, Caradwin, and Galliford, you do find that this is not the Galliford. This is obviously not the same Fae that you were expecting. This seems to be some sort of lackey or somebody who's working for him, because you find basically a note, or basically a set of orders. You do find, Galliford, the missing mask that was from your family's
From the family estate.
Family jewels?
Yeah, the family jewels. You find the missing mask.
And who is he working for?
Gallifrey, you read the notes, and it is signed by the Fae that you've been hunting, and he is locked in your tomb.
Wait, the Fae that Gallenford's been hunting is in the tomb?
Yes, according to these notes.
Odd. Why would they lock him up in there?
That is odd.
And how did he get a letter out?
It seems like these orders were before he was locked away, before he went into the tomb.
Do the orders have anything specific that we would need about, or is it just, spread silk across the city?
They they read that they want to take. Hold on. That's weird. My screen went wacko for some reason in the map. But anyways, they want to take over the city, and perhaps this section of, and ultimately this section of the Autumn Fae realm. He seems to have discovered some magical artifacts that will empower him in doing so. And he's gained allies and distributed it to them to make this happen.
Does it list the allies?
It doesn't give names, but there's but it gives out the locations, and it's the 3 locations, according to that magical seal.
So this guy basically had someone come in and uproots my whole family. Probably was the one who actually killed my mount. I'm gonna take out his lackeys and kill him.
How's the situation in the city now that all the webs out? Are there's not like phase spiders attacking or anything?
Stig and Nyx. At first there's calm and curiosity, and then you hear screams. You look out, you see spiders crawling all along the silk, ranging from small to horse-sized spiders.
Stig points and goes, "See, that's what I was looking for. That's more
I
like
didn't
what I was
mean to ruin
expecting."
your fun, Stig, but it was a good plan.
Through the tunnel.
Don't look, Elliford.
And Stig and Nyx, you see. Give me perception checks real quick. You two, since you're the ones keeping a lookout.
Oh no, I'm in too much shock.
Sig, you notice that the guards of the Duranzo family, they're the spiders aren't attacking them and they don't know why, and then all of a sudden they are screeching and yelling and trying to grasp their masks and rip them off. And then you just see the mask kind of infuse into their face and just now they're and begin to transform them into spider-like humanoid creatures. And they turn and a couple turn and look at your direction because they saw you enter the clock tower.
Through the tunnels.
Through the tunnels it is, I guess.
But Stig gestures. He's like, "But the fight's here."
The fight's
A big
going to be
monster.
everywhere. I intend to get us mounted
Stig will point at his
allies.
tattoo and he goes, "What do you think this stands for?"
Nyx is gonna
Gallenford's not
just try
even
to grab.
waiting. Gallenford's already
grab
heading
onto-
for the tunnel.
Yeah, Nyx is just grabbing onto Stig's coattails and trying to pull him. Come on, we gotta go.
But the monsters. How can
There'll be bigger monsters through the tunnel.
No, they're not. They don't fit down there. They're right there. Come on.
Come on, Stig. The city is lost. This is a fighting retreat right now. I promise we'll give you first shot at the big monsters at the end of this tunnel. At the end of this. Come on, there's got to be 3 major bad guys to open that lock. You have those to look forward to.
You see that Stig is just like every nerve in his body tells him to stay. But he'll turn and he just goes, "You owe me one."
I'll pass you another bottle of wine and be like, how's this for now? Do you like wine? Or are you more of a whiskey person?
You see that the wine does not make a very good impression.
Okay, I'll find something else you like. I'll put it away.
So
If we're going back to the wine cellar, I'm grabbing a second bottle of wine for myself.
you guys make your way down the tunnel. You barricade. You close you close it and barricade it on your side from as best as you can, and you guys bolt down the tunnel, eventually making it back to the wine room in the estate. Caragorn, you grab 2 more bottles. Gallenford, you take a quick look outside, and even the estate is coated in spider silk, spider web, and the griffins are that you see are being devoured by giant spiders that were trapped in the silk that you guys knocked out.
There's none still alive?
You would have to. The best chance you would have to look in the stables, but you would have to go out into the spider silk and check.
Gallifrey's gonna look carefully to see if he sees an opening, and we'll probably turn to Mason and Caradwin, who are the long range casters, and just say, "Can you watch my flank? I'm going to check the stables."
Go, we'll cover you.
I need a dexterity check, Galliford, to not be trapped in the spider silk. You make it about halfway, and then you get stuck. And when you're pulling and pulling, and you hear chittering coming around the corner of the house.
I will.
Keep going.
I will Misty Step the other half of the way into the stables.
The stables are covered in spider silk. Seems like every stall, there's blood and feathers everywhere.
So nothing left.
Seems like this plan was to destroy your family.
All right, I'm gonna try and make it back to my companions.
Okay, you make your way. Give me another dex check. Yeah, this time you trip and fall, and you are prone and stuck. Caradwin and Mason, you see two giant spiders starting to make their way towards Galliford.
I'm gonna light him up.
Scorching ray.
Careful with the fire. The web's flammable. Remember.
It's winterized phase spider silk. It should be somewhat not as flammable, I hope. If you call that out, I'll cast Scorching Ray with acid damage instead than fire, because I can change my damage type.
Galliford, you take 16 points of cold damage as from the spider silk.
Half because of my armor. Forgot about the cold resistance on the Dragon's Guild.
I did, but that's still fine. You feel the cold from the spider silk though. But yeah, you get Caradwin and Mason. You kill the two spiders. Galliford, give me a. Is it strength? Yeah, now it's strength to break free.
Ooh, that's going to suck. A save or just a check?
This is a check.
How far away is he? Is he within 30 feet?
Yeah, he's within 30 feet. But he breaks.
Holy shit. My fear breaks me free.
And you make your way back to your group.
Anything in the stables?
No. They've destroyed everything.
I guess the next question is, how do we get out of this web town?
Well, there is a... How many spell slots do I have left? There's a long answer to that question. It'll take 2 minutes per day for the next 2 days.
To do what?
I could banish us all back to the material plane,
No, that
but I
won't
don't think we
do.
want to leave in that capacity. The other
No.
option would be to burn our way out of the silk in the following day after most of the damage is done.
So
And we
you
sure
do.
as hell can't
So
save the townsfolk.
there is a wall you can get. There is not a gate, but there is a town wall near the estate. If you just continue
I'm
going
assuming a lot of
south.
this is covered in silk, right?
The inside of the town, yeah, but once you get outside of the city, there's no silk outside of the city.
That's what, yeah. And so my thought is we should probably wait for things to calm down a little and then, well, shit. Actually, to be honest, the way that spiders work is that they're going to feel things moving on the web. Maybe if we go now when the town is still probably in a panic, we might actually have a better chance of getting outside of the city.
So
Agreed.
I have levitate, so I can levitate somebody, but I can't like take everybody.
Oh, speaking of which, I should give you your boots back, Mason.
Yeah, I'll take my boots back, but they've been spent for the day.
Shit, I meant to originally scoop up my mom, but that's too late to go back now.
Yeah, you completely forgot about your mom.
To be fair, Gallenford, the most we could do would be leave her in the building to rot. I mean, would
I
that
can
have been
raise
much
the
better?
dead.
Oh. Well, never mind. I will shut up.
So we're just running.
There's an entire town full of spiders in their turf. I don't think we're prepared for fighting these things.
So your plan is to just let hundreds of people die.
I'm open to suggestions on how a group of 5 people can stop an army of spiders.
You're the one that says you like to explode things.
I'm gonna just produce flame out into the main yard, and I want to see how effective it is.
Currently, you guys, when you look outside and produce a flame, you actually see like the cold mist forming along the spider silk that's being settled. With so much concentrate, your produced flame is currently not. It's like a campfire almost, but it's not. It's not doing. It's not spreading.
So it's not even getting to the web. So yeah, Stig, you know, I don't know what to tell you.
Gotta do something!
I'm out of
Well, if
options.
we get to that wall, I can maybe hopefully help some people get out by making a hole in that wall that they can escape through, as well as ourselves.
You can see that Stig is just as frustrated at not having any idea of what to do at the moment.
I think we're gonna have a hard enough time getting out ourselves, let alone trying to help like hundreds of people.
I think if we get out of the wall and we break it from the other side, we can set off some sort of signal. You know, shoot a fireball in the air, let it explode, make a noise to show people that there is a place where somebody's escaping. The best I can do. I can't save a whole town of people. At least not yet.
Gallenford's going to search his parents' rooms to see if there's anything useful in there that could possibly help.
Give me an investigation check. All you're finding is basically your mom's old memorabilia. Nothing really that would be helpful in this situation.
And the last thing he's going to do before he says, let's get out of here, is put the family jewels in the bag. That way it's not just lost in a webbed up estate.
Okay.
I don't suppose this manor would have any magical items that we would want to take with us. Magic butter knife or something that always spreads nice.
None that I can recall.
Well, might as well take what we can if it's all lost.
There's you don't know of any magical items that your father or whatnot would hold in the estate. Most of that stuff, like your brother's equipment, is definitely buried with him. All of your stuff that you would have had is most likely buried with you in the tomb. Unfortunately, there's no vault, I should say. And if there was anything, this plan has been so in motion, it's probably most likely been picked clean.
Yeah, let's get to the wall.
So following your guys' plan, you make your way to the wall. You get stuck every now and then. You fend off a couple of spiders, but you do eventually make it to the wall and escape. You're outside the city. You look back, Galliford, longingly, as you see as the town completely enveloped in a hellish spider nightmare. And with that, we will end tonight's session.